This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice.
Shiesty, rob, Gucci. Hey, hey. Shiesty, rob, Gucci, not the Gucci store. I mean the Gucci man, shit ain't Gucci no more. They saying Gucci told, Gucci working with the law. Not a flaw, it can't be, he ain't Gucci no more. He ain't Gucci no more. Working with the law. He ain't Gucci no more. Make it Atlanta great again, cause everybody told. Shiesty rob Gucci man, not the Gucci store. Took it wet and rain, getting it roll it wet for. Cause Gucci man a hoe, let me tell you what I know. Big Scar died on December 22, 2022. He was only 22. He was signing Gucci, what the fuck did Gucci do? Ask for a chain back, Gucci down, you cruel. Don't be cruel, you a fool for that. Word got back to Pooh, that's his blood cousin, so he wasn't feeling you.
Like to this day, I still ain't really got over that, you know what I'm saying? So, it's my little cousin.
Pooh came home October 2025, Pooh a real Memphis trapper. They don't change they lives, told Gucci pull up to the stew on business vibes. Gucci went to Dallas thinking everything alright, but Pooh had plans to rob Gucci that night. I ain't 10, 17, sign me out, make it right. Shiesty rob Gucci, not the Gucci store. I mean the Gucci man, shit ain't Gucci no more. They saying Gucci told, Gucci working with the law. Not a flaw, it can't be, he ain't Gucci no more.
One individual with a dreadlock hairstyle, later identified as Gibson, can be seen on video exiting the office building and shortly thereafter returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. Again, embedded in this complaint are the apparent surveillance stills.
Rappers might be some of the worst decision makers, and specifically the ones that stand on that street shit.
This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
It is true. This rumor that had been going around that a lot of people had said was a lie, it turns out it is true. Allegedly, Pooh Shiesty did rob Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane, man, tap in with me, bro. I can get you your shit back. I can get you your ring and your watch back, brother. If y'all don't know, Gucci Mane got his ass robbed.
Him and a whole bunch of other gangsters from Memphis held Gucci Mane at gunpoint. They made him allegedly sign over his recording contracts so that Pooh Shiesty could leave Gucci Mane's label. There was rumors that he was going to sign with Yo Gotti, and it is an absolute nightmare, folks.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Guwap most definitely didn't deserve that, and I don't want to see this for the little homie Pooh Shiesty, but this is when niggas gotta be educated and understand. In business, you gotta negotiate, my nigga. You gotta negotiate. If you was signed for 100K and now you got 10 M's on the table, it's time to negotiate. This how we do this. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody win. Let's go. That's how I gotta go, my nigga.
You gotta be one of the most stupidest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, brother.
It seemed like they got everything. Pooh Shiesty is on fair parole with an ankle monitor on. They said they got electronic monitoring. They know he was there.
Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas, rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group, surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense.
These niggas think they living in some movie. This got to be the dumbest shit.
Pooh Shiesty, is he the dumbest rapper of all time? Top 5 at least. I don't know if you know what the Hobbs Act is, but they gonna hit him with the Hobbs Act. Them niggas left Tennessee to go to Texas to rob somebody and kid. That's Hobbs Act. Yeah, when you cross state lines to commit a robbery in the feds, it ain't just a robbery. It's a Hobbs Act. Think about this.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can't run. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You gotta be the dumbest criminal alive. If you're not the one, nigga, you top 5. Ankle bracelet on, electronic device. How you doing, grandma? Being watched by pole eyes. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You dumb. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can't run. Stupid, stupid, stupid. This nigga all on social media, flexing stolen property. Like the feds, I ain't seeing ya. Shiesty. Damn, he might be the dumbest rapper ever. Most likely, rob Gucci Mane. Now you chat about yourself. Put the Draco to your head and bang. You might as well. You bout to spend your life sitting inside a cell for something your lawyer couldn't handle for a meal. I'm convinced this nigga wanted to go back to jail, and your daddy stood and watched him do it. He's a fail. You gotta be the dumbest criminal alive. If you not the one, nigga, you top 5. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Boy, fucked up his life. Stupid, stupid, stupid. He did better twice. This nigga all on social media, flexing stolen property. Like the feds, ain't seen ya. This nigga, one thing, that's illegal. To bring guns in the business and make threats to business people. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You dumb. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can't run. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Nigga on social media, flexing stolen property.
Gucci Man got robbed and didn't tell nobody but the law.
Ain't seen ya.
I'm not going out like no Pooh Shiesty. Man, you can't pay me to be around no nigga who wanna shoot somebody, who wanna kill somebody. That's all you wanna do. You don't wanna get no money. You don't wanna do nothing but kill people and have sex. I don't want you around me.
They're not gonna like you.
I know. If you're not the one, nigga, you top 5.
This Pooh Shiesty situation just got even wilder because now there is a major update involving his father. According to reports, Pooh Shiesty's dad, Rel Williams Sr., has been granted a $250,000 bond and placed on house arrest. This case is moving fast, but what really has the internet talking is the alleged motive behind it.
Man, come on, man. I don't want to try this, man. I don't be wanting to try. I don't be wanting to do this. Man, I'm a low key, man. I'm more of a Slim from Cash Money than a Birdman type. But you know, I get on my Birdman. Yeah, tell me, cuz why did man out here pissing on people? Out here, man, what's wrong with him? Get him. Cuz you ain't no king, hey, cuz you ain't no meal break, cuz you ain't no kill it.
A lot of people online are tying this back to federal claims that the whole mess may have started because Pooh allegedly wanted out of his 2017 deal with Gucci Mane. And that is where the biggest rumor online comes in.
So look, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. That's $1 million right there.
People keep saying Gucci allegedly made $24 million while Pooh was locked up, and that Pooh did not see any of that money. If that is what Pooh believed, some online say that could explain why prosecutors allege this case escalated so far.
Babe, where you at with the count? How much you got over here?
So far, I got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 8, 9, $1 million.
Now here is the update. Reports say Rel Williams Sr. has now received bond and will stay on house arrest while the federal case moves forward. So for now, he will not remain in jail as the case plays out. This comes right after the DOJ announced arrests in a reported case involving alleged kidnapping and robbery claims tied to Gucci Mane.
Now, as I mentioned, Pooh Shiesty is in custody in Texas. He has been held in a halfway house since he was released from federal custody just a few months ago. Now, we know that his father, as well as rapper Big 30,
and several figures connected to the music world. That is why this story has people talking now. Federal prosecutors are saying 8 people were arrested in total, including Pooh Shiesty and his father, and people are still waiting on more updates tied to the case. This all goes back to an alleged January studio meeting in Dallas. According to prosecutors, that meeting was supposed to be about Pooh's recording contract, but investigators claim it turned into a serious situation involving an alleged armed takeover, and that is what has the whole rap world shocked. New images are now circulating too, showing some alleged associates caught on surveillance around the city with items investigators say were taken during the incident.
Gucci who? Gucci Mane?
Now, here is where it gets even more intense. According to DOJ allegations, one of the reported victims was forced to sign a contract release under pressure. Reports suggest that person was Gucci Mane, which makes this detail huge. It points to the contract being at the center of everything and possibly the main reason that meeting even happened.
When we spoke with 6ix9ine.
Your call.
Yo,
What's up, nephew?
I'm on stream. I had a question. Can you explain this Pooh Shiesty situation?
He just came home to take pictures and get some new stories to tell in the day room when they playing dominoes and on the rec yard when they lifting weights. He didn't come to stay long.
Wait, Charleston White is diabolical.
But what exactly did he do?
Gucci made, his mother says that Gucci made $24 million while he was in prison. Didn't give him one brown penny while he was in prison. When he came home, he didn't get nothing. So they called a business meeting for him to fly to Dallas. He came to Dallas with his white boy cameraman, his off-duty police guard, police officer, security guard, and Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, and by the stepmother, kidnapped him, robbed him, kicked him in the ass.
Wait, but why'd they do that to Gucci? Why'd they do it?
They were mad because they feel like he made all that money and didn't give them none. And he showed up and said he couldn't pay them because they were broke. So they forced him at gunpoint to sign to release him from a contract.
So how did this all come out? How did Pooh Shiesty? How they end up finding out?
Because the feds had him on a leg monitor, so they followed him and watched him do it, just like they watched the mob people commit crime.
Wait. So Pooh Shiesty had an ankle monitor and he robbed Gucci.
Yeah. And while he was on his way to do the thing, his parole officer called him and told him, "Hey man, you need to go home. You're not at home." And so he's stupid, man. He really a gangster though.
The situation involved Gucci's 1017 label, and online, people instantly started talking about money. That is when Charleston White went viral in a stream with Aiden Ross, claiming Gucci allegedly made $24 million while Pooh was locked up, and that claim has people reacting heavy. Let's be clear right now, that $24 million number is just social media talk, not anything confirmed by the DOJ.
I'm locked down so much that I'm really skipping through for real. Stuck in the cell. But we'd have been stuck in this on the yard, not in lockup, none of that. On the yard, 5 months straight. No commissary, no kitchen.
Y'all can't go nowhere.
Man, no commissary, no kitchen. Yeah, I went crazy.
But it blew up because people started saying if Pooh Shiesty felt like the label was still making money while he was locked up and he was not getting financial support, then maybe that frustration had been building for a long time. That is where all this online chatter is coming from. At the same time, others point out that Gucci Mane was publicly showing support, even if money was never part of that conversation. Again, all of that stays in the realm of internet speculation, nothing officially confirmed. What is confirmed is the federal side of this case.
And shout out to Shiesty, man. Man, at least down like a block legend, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Prosecutors are saying this situation was tied to a contract dispute that allegedly escalated into serious charges, including kidnapping and robbery allegations. If convicted, these charges carry extremely heavy consequences, even the possibility of life in prison, which shows how serious this really is. This is where the music business can turn dark fast, because once money, contracts, and personal issues mix together, things can spiral quickly. This whole situation jumped from a label disagreement to one of the wildest federal hip-hop stories right now, especially with claims about forcing a contract exit like this. This is not just industry drama anymore. This turned into a federal situation.
So he made history on being the first female artist signing with Gucci. Recently, Keisha came out on The Breakfast Club talking about his schizophrenic episodes and how that affected the label and the artists. Did Gucci show signs of this while you were at the label, and is this the reason why you wanted out? We didn't know what was wrong with him. Something was definitely wrong, and I had to go. So I asked to be released. I'm like, something's not right. It just didn't give CEO, it didn't give boss, it didn't give none of that. It just gave, we on our own, he signed us, and it was just on our own. So I was just like, yeah, this is not what I want to be.
And now the internet is debating what really sparked it all. A lot of people are pointing to frustration over money, ownership, and control, especially since Pooh Shiesty was one of the biggest artists to come out of Gucci Mane's 1017 label in recent years. His track, Back in Blood, made serious noise, so naturally, people are questioning how things reached this point. The fact that this situation came after his legal troubles just adds even more layers to it, and people are reacting heavy. Now the conversation online is all about the numbers and control. People keep asking how much money was really generated, who had control over it, and what Pooh believed he was owed. That curiosity is driving the whole discussion right now, but one of the wildest internet reactions involves Asian Doll, because social media went crazy after a repost suggesting she was the only one who made it through Gucci Mane's label situation untouched. So now online speculation is going even deeper, with people asking if this situation connects to bigger questions about contracts and control. Some are debating whether someone should stay locked into a multi-million-dollar deal if serious personal struggles are being discussed publicly, and what it would actually take to step away from an agreement like that. Others still think the money angle played a role, especially with all the rumors floating around. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think this was really about contracts and money, or was that $24 million talk just internet hype that pushed everything over the edge? Drop your thoughts below, subscribe to Dripzine, like, share, and help the channel grow.